Manvi, we were doing trial balance. I told you to solve some question, and I have seen that you have uploaded some of the question. Just 1 minute, let me see. Actually, there is two students with similar name. Sometimes I get confused. Yes, you have uploaded two solutions for actually 19th June class and 24th June. So you have solved two questions. After that, I have given you one more homework in the previous class on 26th also. Yes. Hello, Manvi. I have given you.
I didn't see, I think.
You didn't see the question?
No, you gave it. I got it today, 29th.
But I shared it, I think, yesterday.
I got the message today, and then now also it's like 29th.
Okay. Okay. The homework was actually shared on 27th. Maybe you received message late. That's why. Okay, try to solve the question. That is not a big, like, problematic question. It is same as the question we have discussed. Just 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Yes. Okay. So I have this question test. I have shared this question. Have you seen this? Actually, not all question. Question number 3 and 4. So these are the trial balance, which is incorrect. They have prepared it incorrect. So that's why we have to correct it. Okay. This is the question. Okay, actually, the trial balance topic we have completed. I will discuss. I told you that if you have solved the question and if you have any doubt, then we will discuss that. Otherwise, we will discuss a new topic. So I'm going to start a new topic today. It is part of this trial balance. Little bit I will give you. I told you about like errors in some of the previous class. Yes, yes. I have explained you the errors. Okay, no need to discuss the errors now. So now I'm going to tell you about financial statement. the final account or financial statement, whatever name you want to use. So financial statement or final account, as the name suggests, it means the last account which is prepared by any organization. Means at the end it is prepared. That's why it is called final account. So
This
do
is
you
a
know
new
anything about
chapter.
what?
This is a new chapter.
Yes.
Final account.
Yes, financial statement or final account.
Oh
Okay. Do you know anything about this?
no.
Okay. Uh, in school, which topic you are studying right now?
So after cash, I mean after trial balance, we directly went to cash. Special books. I think cash.
A. Okay. Yes, we can start that also. What do you want then? We should start the school topic or the new one?
Um, I mean it doesn't matter. I'm on summer break now, so like I'm not doing anything in school.
Okay, they have just started the subsidiary book. Yes.
No, we finished cash book. Like last day of school, we finished the last question.
Okay, let's start cash book because it will be revised and then actually it is similar to ledger, the cash book. Yes.
Yeah, I mean I understood single one, but I didn't understand the double column.
Okay. So it is called a special purpose book or subsidiary book. Okay. Now, what does it mean by special purpose book, subsidiary book? First of all, the journal that we prepare, there is no classification in that. Yes, there is no classification in that. And if there is any mistake in journal, means like you are preparing trial balance, you are preparing ledger, and you find out that there is some problem in journal, there is some entries which is incorrect in journal. So what we have to do, first of all, get to find out any error, to get to know about any error, we have to go through all the journal entries one by one, and that will take too much time. Okay, so that's why the classification in ledger we have done, and also the subsidiary or special purpose book is also prepared for this type of purpose. Like if you have any error or problem in the books of account and you try to find out in journal, then it is very difficult. That's why what we have done, we have divided journal into different books. One is cash book, then purchase book, sales book, purchase return, sales return, and the last one is called proper journal. Proper journal. So what does it mean? It means like if journal is divided, if journal is divided, every transaction has only one entry in journal. You cannot record any one transaction two times in journal. So one entry in journal. But This is the transaction which will be recorded in two accounts in ledger. What does it mean? We are recording in one entry only for every transaction in journal, and we are recording in two accounts in ledger. Is that correct? Like if we are writing purchase account debit to cash account. So this is the entry for any purchase transaction, any one purchase transaction. Let's say 5,000. Now this entry will go at two places, in one purchase account and this one cash account. In cash account, it will be on credit side by purchase, and in purchase account on the debit side, it will be to cash. Is that correct? Is that correct, Manvi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for every transaction, there is only one entry in journal, but there is, you can say, two entries in ledger. So what will happen here in subsidiary book? Tell me, which rule we will use, the journal or the ledger? The entry will be written at one place only or in two books?
In one place.
At one place, because it is part of journal. Yes, so we have to follow the rule of journal. That's why all the cash transaction, all the cash transaction will go in cash account. Now, if we have purchase, then I can say here that all the purchase transaction will go in purchase book, but that will be incorrect, because in purchase book, only credit purchase will be recorded. Now, why is that? Why we are not recording any cash purchase in purchase book? Sorry, not account, purchase book. Can you tell me why cash purchase is not recorded in purchase book? Do you know anything about this?
Sure.
Do you know anything about this? Why
Yes.
only credit purchase is recorded in purchase book, not cash purchase? You don't know.
No.
Okay. Okay. The thing is, I just said that we have to follow the rule of journal, means any one transaction can be recorded at one place only. So cash purchase will be recorded here in cash book. All the cash transaction is recorded in cash book. So cash purchase will be recorded in cash book also. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So only credit purchase will be recorded in purchase book. In the same manner, only credit sale will be recorded in sales book. Same with the purchase return and sales return. So now what will be recorded in proper journal? Why it is prepared?
To, to record the transaction.
We will record only the transaction which will not be recorded in any of these books. So what kind of transaction will be recorded? That is the question. If we purchase any assets, okay, and if you purchase it for cash, it will go in cash book. And if we purchase any assets on credit, then it will be recorded in proper journal. Why? Because it cannot go to purchase book, sales book, cash book, or any other book. So that's why it will go in proper journal. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Again, if we pay salary in cash, then it will go in cash book. But if the salary is outstanding, if the salary is outstanding, then it will be recorded in proper journal. So these type of transaction are recorded in proper journal. And there are some other classification in proper journal, which is opening entry, closing entry, transfer entries, adjustment entries. So these type of entries will be recorded in proper journal. Okay. Is that okay?
Yes.
So now we should write what is subsidiary book, the definition, and then one by one all the books. So okay. So this is the definition when transactions are not recorded in one book or one like journal. That is, so separate book is maintained for each type of transaction. It is called subsidiary book. Okay, write this definition first.
Once.
So these are the types of subsidiary book. Actually, there is bills receivable and bills payable book, which is not in the syllabus of CBSE. I have written this for information purpose only. So you can leave it. Only 6 is required. Okay. So what I have told you in the beginning, that if we have any mistake, we have to find out any mistake of journal, then we have to go through all the journal one by one. But if you have divided your books, your journal, into these categories, different type of books, then any cash related problem, mistake, we have to see only in cash book. Any purchase, credit purchase related error or omission or any mistake, we will find it in purchase book. So for different type of errors, we will see different books, and it will take very less time to find out the problem. Also, there will be only one problem in uh, books, not all the books. Okay. So if there is any problem with cash book, it will not affect our purchase book, sale book, purchase return, sales return, purchase return, purchase proper journal. So in the same manner, if we have problem with purchase book, it will not affect our other accounts. Okay. So that is why this journal is sorry, Manvi. Actually, there was a full blackout, like inverter goes down. So
Yeah, I
that's why
saw the
my
screen like
internet
one time.
connection and everything was like gone. Actually, today there is no light from the morning, and everything is running on inverter. So okay, so I was saying that it will be like, uh, if we have different books for all the transactions, then it is very easy to find out any mistake, any error or omission. Okay, and we can easily find out, or it will be like look attractive also because it is more presentable. Cash book, the format, purchase book, sales book. If you see the format, you'll see that all the transactions are summarized in a proper way, not in the journal entry way, but in a proper way. Because in journal, every transaction has same look. If you have to write cash transaction, it is the same journal entry, debit credit. If you have to write purchase transaction, it is also same. If it is sales book, it is also same. But in these books, every book have different format. Like cash book, it is uh, prepared in the same manner as cash account. Purchase book, sales book, purchase return, sales return, it is all related to goods. That's why these are similar. And proper journal is only book which is same as journal. So for different type of books, we have different format. So that's why this journal is created. Now, you have written all these types of subsidiary book. The first one is cash book. Now, you remember the format of cash book?
Uh,
The single column cash that you just said.
like date, then cash.
And
It's the same thing as a cash ledger, cash account ledger. But then I think only one thing's different.
yes, there is two separate accounts, two separate, sorry, column. Okay, so this is our cash book. Date, particular. This two column actually I have created very given very less space, so it is very difficult to write. Invoice number and then LF. Here it will be amount, then again date, particular, invoice number and LF. It is amount. So this is our cash book format. Now, first of all, if you see the format is almost same as our cash account, but there is one more column for invoice number, and instead of writing JF, we are writing LF. Almost everything is same. That's why cash book is also called principal book. Okay, we only use principal book for ledger. Ledger is called principal book. Why it is called principal book? Can you tell me?
I'm not sure.
Actually, principal book, it is called principal because if you see any error in any account, then you have to open that account, the detail of that account. Yes. So if you find any error in your books, like at any stage in trial balance, in final account, if you find any problem, then at the end it will be solved through ledger account, because at the end it will be related to some specific account, and you have to open that account detail to know any problem, to rectify it, to know what is the problem and rectify it. So that's why ledger is called principal book, because every time there is any mistake or anything that you want to know, you have to go through the ledger. You have to open the ledger. You want any information, you have to open the ledger. You want to correct any mistake, you have to open the ledger. That's why it is called principal book. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, cash book and cash account is same. Cash book is part of subsidiary book, and it is also same as cash account. That's why it is principal. So that's why it is called subsidiary book as well as principal book. So cash book is a subsidiary book as well as a principal book. It is prepared to record all the cash transaction of business. Okay. Apart from this, there are some other information that is related to cash book. One, it is clearly written that it is subsidiary as well as principal book. It is subsidiary book as well as principal book. Second is all the only cash transaction is recorded. Third one is cash receipt will be on the debit side. Cash payment will be on the credit side. All cash payment, all cash receipt, all cash receipt will be on the debit side. All cash payment will be on the debit side. Now, why is this? Why we are recording all payment and receipt like this? So the answer is cash account is a real account, or you can say it is part of assets account as per modern approach, and as per traditional approach, it is like real account. Yes. Now, if it is a real account, then what is the rule of real account? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So anything that is coming will be on the debit side, and anything that is going will be on the credit side. We are talking about cash here. So if cash is coming, it will be written on the debit side. If cash is going, it will be written on the credit side. That's why all cash receipt will be on the debit side. All cash payment will be on the credit side. Is that clear?
Yes.
So this is our transactions. Next one is, it starts with, it starts and ends with cash balance, or you can say cash and bank balance. So this is the features of cash book. So features of cash book. So write the meaning of cash book here first.
Thanks.
The features.
Thanks.
Okay. So after that, this cash book. You have written already the format. If not, then please write this. Make it little big so that you can write the invoice number and LF.
I haven't done invoice number.
Yes.
In my book, I have not done invoice number.
Okay. Actually, these two columns, the invoice number and LF, it is to be left blank. Okay. So the format is like this, but when you solve question, you can leave these two columns. There is no issue in that because these two columns are not so much important. We don't have to write anything, but in the format it is given.
I mean, in my notebook, like school, I've only written LF, not invoice number.
But in the book, have you seen the book?
No, I haven't started this yet.
So in the book, if you see, the format will be same that I have prepared. In questions, you may be like there is no invoice number in solving questions, but in format, uh, let me check that you can see this or not. Can you see this? The voucher number LF. Yes.
Yeah, I can.
So this is the format of cash book. Simple cash book. but while solving question, it is not given in any question. So that's what I was telling you, that in format it is given. So if we have to prepare only format, then you have to prepare it like this. But while solving question, you can leave the invoice number part. Invoice number, voucher number, actually it is almost same. Okay. Let me make it voucher.
Done, sir.
Okay. Do you need any detail, any clarification of any of these column name, like date, particular
Can you
voucher number?
explain voucher number?
Okay, actually, voucher number means it is a reference document. Reference document for entries means, like, if you are doing any transaction, there is some receipt of some transaction, and there is no receipt or no written record of any some transaction. Like some transaction is on retail basis. Like if you pay wages to any labor, there is no receipt for that. Yes, but if you purchase any goods from any business, then maybe you will receive a bill. Yes. So in some of the transaction, you have some reference bills or invoice. And in some of the transaction, you don't have any bill or invoice. Okay. So that's why we create voucher number for every like transaction, so that there will be some reference to every transaction. It is not created only for those transactions which don't have any document. It is created for every transaction. If you have bill, then also voucher number will be created, voucher will be created. And if you don't have any written document related to any transaction, then also you have to create this voucher. Okay. So voucher is a document where debit and credit account is mentioned, so that entry can be passed easily. Okay. So there is cash voucher, there is credit voucher. All these type of voucher are created, and we write the debit and credit items in that. Okay. So it is a reference document to pass journal entry or to create subsidiary book. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Invoice number, you know?
Oh, no.
If you purchase any goods, any item from some shopkeeper, and if you sell, then generally at the time of purchase, you receive a bill, and at the time of sale, you issue bill. Yes. If you purchase, then you receive a bill. When you sell, then you issue bill. Have you seen any like bill while shopping anything? When you purchase, let's say, uh, ready-made clothes, garments, then they give you a bill. And at that bill, there is a number written for every bill they create. So there is a specific number. That number is called invoice number, and that bill is invoice. Okay.
Okay.
Is that clear or still confusing?
No, I understand.
Okay. What about voucher number? That is also clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So voucher number, invoice number. Now, so in these columns, date, particular, voucher number, LF. LF means leisure folio, amount, date, particular, then again voucher number, LF, and amount. When we create double column cash book, there is only one change. There will be two amount column. Two amount column on each side. Like on the debit side, there will be two amount column, one for cash, one for bank. And on the credit side also, there will be two amount column, one for cash, one for bank. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes.
So this is our cash. Now, it starts with the same thing, to balance BD, and it ends with by balance CD. Same rule of totaling and balancing as we have done in ledger. We have to calculate total of both sides. Whichever is higher will be written on both sides. And then the lower side total will be deducted from higher total. And we will calculate balance. So this is our single column cash. You told me in the beginning that you have studied single column cash book and you have understood also. Like you have some problem in double column cash book, but not in single column. Yes.
Yes.
So have you tried any portion of single column cash book?
I did it in class, but like I haven't personally did anything.
Okay. But if they have like solved a question in the class, the teachers, so you should solve at least one or two question. No?
I guess I did 3 questions.
Okay. But you just now said that you have not solved any question by like
No, I mean like from school I did 3 questions.
in a school.
Yeah. And then they directly went to double column.
Okay. Okay. So double column cash book. Tell me what is the problem. We will discuss in detail, but what you have problem with double column cash book?
I find it like the transactions with both bank and cash.
Contra entry.
Sorry?
It is called contra entry.
Yeah, that one.
Yes, tell me.
Yeah, those type I don't know, I find it a bit confusing. That's all.
Okay. So you're not able to understand how to write it in cash book.
It's not like I don't understand how to write it. It's just I don't understand like the proper way.
Now, I will explain actually. In single column cash book, there is only one column for amount, and that is cash. In double column cash book, there is different options we have. Cash and bank column can be there. Then cash and discount column can be there. And then bank and discount column. So these three options, generally, this is the most preferred one. If there is no information, then you will create cash and bank. If they're saying to you that you have to create cash and discount or bank or discount, then you have to follow the instruction of the question. But generally, we will write cash and bank account in double column cash. Okay. Actually, there is one more option we have, triple column cash. But in your book, there is no portion related to this topic. That's why we never discuss this topic. Now, in triple column cash flow, these options are fully utilized, means there will be one cash column, then one bank column, and the third one is discount column. So, three amount column on each side. Okay. So, these are the columns. After that, there is one petty cash flow also. I think you know the meaning of petty cash flow.
Can you explain it?
Yes. Petty cash book is like a record for small expenses. Because in big businesses, there are many small expenses which do not have any impact on the minds of users. So that's why we never write it as a separate transaction. What we do, that we take like 1 week transaction or 1 month transaction, calculate the amount together, add it, and then write a single entry for all these transactions. Let's say that there is 20 rupees water bill for every day, means like every one jar of bottle, 25 liter we purchase, and the cost of that is 20 to 30 rupees. Okay, so let's say in an office they use one water bottle for every day, so there is total 30 jar, yes, in a month. So the total cost of this 30 jar is 600 in a month. So if a business is very big, too big, and we have to record this 20 rupees transaction 30 times in a month, then that is very bad thing. It will not impact the decision of any user. So what we do, we just combine all the transaction of a month and write it in a single entry. Okay, so we will record one transaction for 1 month water expenses. Okay, so that is our petty cash book. All these transactions will be recorded in petty cash book, and then there will be a single journal entry at the end of every time. Okay.
Okay.
Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So do you have any doubt?
No.
Okay. So that's all for today. We will discuss the remaining topic in the next class. I am not giving you any question because